then we can ask ourselves the question, if it was known for Rwanda, if it was obvious, if it was preventable, why it was not done? And this is where I think we have really to be pragmatic. Who has interest in that? Where is the will? Where is the political will? And where are the forces? Who are going to taper sur la table? Who are going to say enough is enough? In the case of Rwanda, the only thing which should have done it is that we were human, just human being. And there was a convention, the Convention of Geneva. But again, allow me to be cynical. I don't believe in human being is not human being. It should be. A human being should be a human being. But I don't believe it anymore. When they came to evacuate, at the beginning of the genocide, when they came to evacuate the French, the Belgian, the American, and so on, they evacuated all of them with cats and dogs. And we asked them, I remember my kids have passports, and I asked the French or the Belgian, I don't remember who were evacuating, to take my kids with. A friend was waiting for them in Belgium. They told me no. She's a Tutsi kid. They couldn't evacuate her. So for me, I really say a Belgian cat, a French dog, has more value than my baby. It should not be. And I really want, I think when I have the chance to be in conferences like that, I really want to challenge you, because you have the chance to be living in countries where democracy is really democracy, if it is. But let me keep my belief that you can influence your decision makers because you are voting for them. So can you be the people, can you be the citizen who are making things change, who are making your decision makers agree that a human being is a human being? Not regarding of if I'm black, if I'm Tutsi, if I don't have any petrol, if I don't have any gold in my country. So I'm cynical, but I still have hope, because I still I believe if you come here, if you have been attending, that you are somewhere, you are engaged, somewhere you want to engage. And as you have been saying, you have grandchildren. I'm doing that because I have children also, and I want them to have a better place on earth to live. I wanted the last point I wanted to bring, and perhaps to challenge you again. We talk of prevention of genocide, then we didn't prevent, then the genocide happened, we didn't stop it. But I want to say, fortunately, even all the plans they are making of wiping out Israel, they have planned that there won't be any Tutsi left in Rwanda. This was the final solution, as Hitler planned it for the Jews in the Nazi time. But fortunately, I think there is not a complete genocide. There is always survivors. Dieu merci. And then, this is my point, my last point. I survived. I have the chance to survive really miraculously. I don't have a single wound on my head, which is many of my friends who survived, they survived under the bodies. The perpetrators left them for dead. Many of the women who survived who are in Rwanda, actually we have done a very strong and big organization of widows, because we are trying to say, men, they wanted us to be dead, they didn't get us, and they will not get us. Let us be strong, let us stand up and not be on the ground as they wanted. Let us be, we don't want to show them that we are miserable. So even if we are miserable, but we try to smile, we try to be okay, and to go, continue to advance, to go forward. But where I'm calling the international community, if you were not there in '94, where are you now? Where are you now for the women who survived? Those women survived because they have been raped every day through 3 months. Most of them, more than the half, are infected with AIDS. They started to die. In the beginning, they were dying because we didn't have the medication to treat them. Meanwhile, and you will understand why I don't really trust the UN, while the women were dying in the prison, in the UN tribunal in Arusha, the men who were HIV positive, who have raped women, who have infected them, they were getting the treatment, the 3 combined therapy, the antiretroviral. so that they can be alive, so that they can be judged. When we ask them, the women who are coming to testify, the women who have been raped, are testifying. You need the witness to make fair trials. So you have to keep them alive. We were not asking for charity. For us, it was justice. We have been told no. It was not, the court has not been created like that. There was no provision for the victims. We've never got a single medication from the UN. So you can testify, but you go back and you die. And the man is going to be okay and he will be judged. So I really want to say, if you want to continue to learn from our lesson, I'm very cynical again. Okay, we are giving our body to the science. You can learn about it. You can make theses. You can see how to prevent and whatever. But I challenge you, help us to be alive and to tell you. Help the women who are dying of AIDS. Help the children who survived without anybody in the family and who have been parents with the age of 6. Okay, I want to stop here. I want to thank you for having invited me. I really think wherever I can say that, I will say it. It is possible to prevent now. It is possible to stop all those people preaching hate, because I think they are not the majority. They are very loud, but they are not the strongest one. But if you let them and let them speaking so loud, one thinks they are so powerful. So let us unite, and I think it is not a vain word to stop them in time. Thank you.